So what's it like to work on a farm for food and accommodation? Well, it's 6:30 here in New Zealand. Let's go find out. Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of our adventure in New Zealand. This week we drove a little bit north and went up to Mangawhai. And while we were up there, we did a farm stay on a vineyard.
So we talked a little bit about farm stays last week. So it's where you agree to so many hours a day of work, and then the rest of the time you get to do with what you want. And the reason we wanted to do that was so after we work, we can go and explore and check out the areas to figure out where we want to land. Like you said, we ended up in Mangawhai, and the vineyard we ended up on was a boutique vineyard. So they had about 2,000 vines, so not tiny, but not a huge production either. So it was really neat to get to learn about what you look for as far as when grapes are ready and what exactly you do differently to each kind of grape in order to create different types of wine. So what we did at this, so it's spring here going into summer, so our job was to prune.
Yep, so they also call it plucking and tucking. So it's exactly as it sounds. You tuck the vines back into the little wires that they have going across. Mm-hmm. Then you pluck them so the extra growth doesn't take up nutrients, and it allows the plant to grow and the nutrients to go to the grapes. What are you doing, Becca?
Well, I met someone new.
Who's that?
Midgies.
What's a midgie?
Apparently, they're New Zealand sandflies, and I can assure you, you don't want to meet them.
Yeah? So what'd they do to you?
Well, apparently they think I'm pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what they did.
They did this. It looks like I rolled my ankle.
Ouch.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So now we just spent a whole lot of money to buy a bunch of apparently effective New Zealand medicines.
Okay.
And super cute bug repellent bracelets.
That is super cute.
So they have 3 pets.
So first up we met Charlie. Next up we met a bird that it's a native
Tui.
bird. It's a tui.
And his name was Tui.
Tui.
And then third was they had recently, I think in the past week, adopted a duck, and his name, drum roll, Duck. That was the animal life we got to be around this week. And another cool part of where we stayed was they sometimes use where we stayed as an Airbnb, but they have turned a sea crate into a home. So the sea crate has the kitchen and the living room, and the sea crate doors can open, so it's total outdoor living. And then there's a little kind of cottage right up next to it that is where the bedroom is. So super cool place to stay, and pretty neat way to wake up, check out the sunset, go out, do your tucking and plucking for the day, and then off to the afternoon's adventures.
So yeah, some of the adventures that we did, basically just checking out the area in the afternoons. So we went out to Mangawhai Heads, which is the beach area. It's
really pretty beach.
Yeah, really pretty. It's also kind of a surfing area. So you had a bunch of surfers, a bunch of kids out there learning to surf. We took off down the beach and found a kind of runs along the ridge. And so there's a trail that we followed, and you can look out onto the ocean. There's a cliff on one side. You look out on the ocean and you see just a really beautiful view the entire way that you go.
And fun little story. So the day before we went to Mangawhai Heads, we found a little trail that was a pretty technical trail run back to this little waterfall, and it was pretty steep. So the day we went to Mangawhai Heads, I said, okay, I'm cool to run, but can we keep it a little more flat? I'm feeling a little tired. So he says, yeah, cool. I found this trail, runs along the beach. It says it only has 900 feet of elevation over several miles. Not too bad. Well, it was, because it was totally flat along the beach until you hit this beautiful coastline he's talking about. And all 900 feet were in like a quarter mile. Straight up. Yeah, that was fun. So a couple days into our farm stay here, another couple showed up to do the same thing, and they were from Belgium. Super nice couple, and it was so fun to get to hang out with them and work together one afternoon. And one of our unexpected favorite things about being in New Zealand is that we're not just meeting people from New Zealand, we've been meeting people from all over the world. It's really neat to see how many people travel here, some short term, some longer term, like what we're doing. And it's just been a really great experience to interact with people from all of these different countries, because we're learning more about their cultures, learning about differences between their culture and ours, and it's been very eye-opening and exciting.
And that seems to be a common trend here too with the Kiwis, is they like to travel as well. So it seems that a lot, whether we're at the farm stay, the couple that we're actually staying with, they lived in Australia for 6 years. We met some other people that had lived in other countries for a little while and then came back. So it's definitely, I guess, more ingrained in their culture to travel, see the world a little bit more than what we're typically used to seeing.
small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles.
Next week, we actually start the week off going up to an area called Tutukaka, and that is actually the name of the area. And what we'll be doing is, well, that's a surprise, and you'll have to find out on the next video.
It's really exciting.
After that, we are heading south back to the area that we were in last week, and we will be doing another farm stay down there. This one will be a little bit different, and we'll tell you more about it when we get there.
So thanks for watching this week, and we will see you soon.
Cut.